folks are looking at Democrats, or they're looking at these Democrat socialists as the new fix. So let's talk about it. Research fellow at Thomas A. Rowe Institute for Economic Policy Studies, Alan Mendenhall, and former chairman of the White House Council of Economic Advisors, Thomas Phillipson. Welcome to you both. Let's start with you, Thomas. My question on this is, who do you think people are responding to? I mean, obviously, 23,000 jobs is not great. It's not a huge loss at the same time. But if you were expecting to gain 80,000, now you're north of 100,000 jobs that evaporated. So are the Republicans really going to take a hit on this? And can they turn it around between now and Election Day?
Stuff going on the sentiment side, and there's other consumer sentiment surveys that shows that it's very, very low historically. It's very puzzling because we have an economy where labor markets are lukewarm on the new jobs, but unemployment insurance, for example, is very low, which is great. Unemployment rate is low in a historical perspective. We have an economy where investments are booming, essentially, and markets are booming. We're setting records in financial markets. Both those two, investments and markets, are forward-looking. They are good because people are looking forward to see what's going to happen in the future. And then you have Atlanta Fed coming out saying that third quarter GDP growth is going to be north of 6%. So we're not in a bad economy. We're in a horrible consumer sentiment economy, and that's very unusual. The question is why, and it's probably inflation, even though inflation is not huge.
Right.
It's still going on, and people are very tired of it, I think. But also I think that, the media is sort of portraying every negative turn they're highlighting and every positive turn we never hear about.
They certainly are, and under Joe Biden, I remember at one point inflation went up to almost like over 9%.
Yeah.
Steve Moore suggests that Democrats are more trusted when it comes to the economy because Republicans have a messaging problem. What do you think about that, Alan?
That's exactly right. I was actually thinking about this exact problem on Wednesday night of this week, and I went and I looked at the Consumer Confidence Index, and I looked at 2021, which in the whole year, inflation averaged at 7%. But consumers thought they had strong confidence in the economy. Then I looked at 2022, also strong confidence in the economy. Gas prices were over $4 that year. Inflation averaged 6.5%. As you mentioned earlier, it hit over 9% at one point. But people were confident in the economy. And there's really a paradox here, which is that sometimes when people feel really good about the economy, they may spend and borrow too much, which can create problems later. And when people feel less confident, they often save more and pay down debt and help create a healthier economy over time. So when everyone feels rich, the economy may be actually close to overheating. And when everyone feels cautious, the economy may be building a stronger foundation. It's really a funny paradox. Then there are times, obviously, like the financial crisis in 2008, when people felt bad and the economy actually was bad. But, in general, it's just interesting how there's not necessarily a match between high confidence and a strong economy.
Okay. Alan Mendenhall, thank you. Thomas Phillipson, good to see you both. The countdown is